gusting to 30 miles per hour. Clear Wednesday night, low 66. Redlands as we end the evening, a clear sky, clear overnight, low 66. Palm Springs, excessive heat warning, clear overnight with low of 86. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
Paid program. Views and claims expressed are those of the program producer and are not endorsed by this station. Opinions expressed are not necessarily those of radio station KMET, its management, employees, or affiliates.
Welcome to KMET 1490 AM ABC News Radio and the Southern California Business Report with Yvette Walker, a show dedicated to highlighting successful Southern California businesses and the people behind them.
Welcome and thank you for joining Southern California Business Report on ABC News and Talks, KMET 1490 AM, 98.1 FM, and KMET TV. I'm Yvette Walker, live blasting our signal from the center of Southern California, serving a population of over 25 million. Get us crystal clear and on demand by downloading the free live streaming app on Google Play and the Apple App Store. As always, a huge shout out to the team. Mitch, Bill, and Sean, I love you guys, and to our special advisory committee that can be found at www.scbrtalk.com/advisory committee. Click on the link and learn about the leaders doing the work. All right, everybody, today I am so privileged to introduce a special interview highlighting the exceptional effort to recognize the month of September as Service Club Month with leaders Roy Jefferson, District Governor of Rotary, Michael Dennis Moss of the Kiwanis Club, Roger Mahafee of the Lions Club, and David Lawhorn of the Elks Club. Get ready to be inspired by their dedication to serve our communities. All right, everybody, let me start with Mr. Mahafee. Mr. Mahafee.
Roger.
Roger.
Please.
Okay. Yes, Roger. Please tell us a little bit about the Lions Club and what inspired you to become part of the group.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for having us. This is a great opportunity for us to share what we do and make it more visible to those around us, that not only that we serve, but that the people we want to have serve with us. The Lions Club is international, 1.4 million members, give or take 100 or so. And it was founded in 1917. We have been around to do service internationally, like I said, in 200 plus countries. We do specifically, we do our sight and hearing, which is something that we were actually tasked with in 1925 when we were asked to be Helen Keller's Knights of the Blind. So we're proud of that history. For me, it's all about serving our community, getting to know the people who may go unnoticed, might be left behind that we don't know about. So we're just happy that we can do what we can do to serve, and bringing these 4 or 5 service organizations together. I think it will seamlessly give us another opportunity to make it clear that we are all here for the same purpose. We want to serve. We want to serve humanity the best we can, and together we are stronger. So that was pretty much my focus for wanting to be a Lion, and that's why I'm here. And with these other gentlemen, we're trying to make a difference in the world.
I love it. Thank you so much, Roger. So today we're going to start off with the first half, highlighting the Lions Club and the Kiwanis Club, and we're going to close it out with the Elks Club and the Rotary Club. So everybody stay posted. We will have the other 2 club members coming up on the second half of the program. So Mr. Moss, again, same question to you. Please talk about the Kiwanis Club and what inspired you to become a member.
Well, thank you for the question. But thank you for the question. Well, my official capacity when I was working, I was in education. And so I really wanted to find something that would allow me to keep working with the kids and in the community. So about 3 years before I retired, I started looking around for opportunities that would fit my goals and objectives for my retirement. And Kiwanis came across my platform, and there were many things that fit really well with what I like to do. I like to say it was like going to my first meeting was like coming home. And so it was a really, really good fit. And Kiwanis, our primary goal is to serve the children of the world. And each club has its specific way of doing that in their own communities. And right now, we are also international. And we have, well, I am in what we could call the California, Nevada, Hawaii district. And there are approximately 400 clubs in our district. And I am one of the division leaders, which covers Orange County from central Orange County, Santa Ana to San Clemente.
That's a very broad area. How many members would you say are under that district?
Well, in our district, there are approximately, I need to look at that. Like I said, we have 400 clubs, but we have approximately 40 some odd thousand members. That's including our adults and our student populations that we service.
That's remarkable. Roger, when we spoke earlier, you talked about how the clubs are stronger together and how our efforts are amplified when we come together, and how it's important that these clubs are no longer the best kept secret. Please speak to that.
But you touched on a really good point, and that's that we truly are some of the best kept secrets around. We do collectively and apart really excellent work out there serving the communities and doing what's necessary, but we so often focus all of our attention on the building and the planning and the pursuit of finishing off whatever projects we have in store, whether it be raising money or servicing children or elderly or trying to put together a vision and site program for a certain community. All of those things are great, but we put our efforts into accomplishing those rather than marketing those. And I think that's part of where we fall short and the reason it's a little difficult sometimes to get support and members and to be able to clearly see our vision for all of that. And what we're doing now for the month of September, it allows us to come together in a sense that we already know we essentially do the same things. We want to serve. The Lions motto is we serve. The other clubs have that same ambition in their communities. So coming together, we get to show our memberships that, hey, we're all the same. Not only can we collaborate here in September, but we can collaborate later on in other months of the year to do other projects. The Lions can learn more about what the Kiwanis do and what the Rotary does. And it gives us all a chance to be better at what we're really striving to be good at now. So that's, to me, that's really important on what we're doing in September.
Absolutely. So, Michael, talk about the ways that you engage the community and you invite them to explore the opportunities to become members and align themselves with your mission.
Okay, thank you. What we're doing right now is we're changing our focus just a little bit because in past, generations, it was like sacrosanct if you were going to be a member of the community or a pillar of the community, or if you were going to be a leader in your industry, you were automatically going to be a part of a service organization. That's where it was in those past generations. Well, now that focus has shifted, but our outreach to the community had not. And so we're in that transition phase right now where we are moving our membership recruitment in a different way. And at least for Kiwanis, we're using our service projects as our entree into our clubs. So we have friends, we have folks that are like-minded, and we will say, hey, we're doing our target shopping in December. We need, we need about 120 volunteers to do that. Okay, would you partner with us and take a child shopping on that particular day? And that's how we go about it. And folks will show up. They say, hey, this is really great. We say, well, you like that? Well, why don't you come to another one of these activities? And then after they've come to a couple of activities, we'll say, does this really fit you? Is this something that you like? Would you like to do this on a continuing basis? And this is probably a good fit for you. And so that's the tact that we're using right now. You know, Kiwanis calls it 2 for 2, two of us coming out and talking to someone in the community and becoming their sort of like sponsor or mentor or their liaison into the club. And so, and we have found that that has been a very good model. And we've been growing incrementally. Not exponentially, we would like that, but we've been growing incrementally by doing that process. And we've been getting, as Jim Collins would say, the right people on the bus.
Perfect. I like that analogy. Hop on the bus and let's all go in the same direction to serve our communities.
Yes.
I love that. Roger, when we spoke earlier, you also talked about finding pride in the contributions of service clubs and its members. What does that look like to you when you are around and surrounded by fellow service members and the pride that they carry out into their communities?
I think Michael really touched on it very well in that we can't really assume that if we invite someone we think might be like-minded to come to a meeting, that they're going to be enthralled with the things that we do. They don't want to go to a meeting. They want to see what we do, why we can be special, and why we may be a good fit for them. We want them to see the kind of service projects we do out there, how we serve the community. We also want them to see what they can accomplish and what it feels like to be a part of something that is truly special and significant, not only in your town and your community, but what you can do even worldwide, those ways that you can supplement the things that happen out there during disasters. Those are the kind of things that we take pride in, and those are the kind of things that give the community an opportunity to know that we're serious about doing our service. Lions Club International Foundation has been raising money for several years now. We're up to the level of $250 million that we're trying to use wherever possible. And we put into effect and our money where our mouth is, so to speak, whenever there's a natural disaster of any kind. We try to make sure that the Lions are always boots on the ground first and always there with monetary support. Those are the kind of things that you read about, you look at, and you see in the news. You know, I'm proud to be a member of that organization, to do any service like that. And I'm hoping that what we do in September gives all of our clubs locally that kind of pride enough to say, well, you know what, maybe we do need a few more members. Maybe we could add another service project out there, because if they see how important it is, not to us, but to the people that we serve, the people that bring tears to your eyes when you're serving them, those are the kind of people that we want them to see that we care, that we give a damn, basically.
Yeah, we call that our Kiwanis moment.
Right on. And that's what it's all about. I mean, it's, you know, that will make people gravitate towards you, because that shows that you're successful. Your pride and your success is what carries you forward, and that's what gives them the opportunity, the impetus, if you will, to come back to us and say, wow, I'd love to be part of what you're doing. Show me how. Because if we invite them to a meeting, they don't care about meeting.
They don't come back to
We don't like meetings, but
They're all about the service, right?
Yeah.
right.
So, Roger, tell us a little bit about what Lions Club is particularly known for in terms of their service projects and the more specific ways that they serve the communities.
Okay. The first and what we're seemingly the most noted for is being Knights of the Blind. And by that, we collect glasses throughout our communities. Our district around here collects about 500,000 glasses every year that are taken and they're reinvented, so to speak. They're labeled, they're tagged, they're cleaned, they're made ready and refurbished for the next user. And then we take these along with a group in the state that is California Lions for the Blind, and we go out and we set up areas that we let them know ahead of time that we're coming, but sometimes it doesn't work as well as we'd like it to. But it's nonetheless an opportunity for the community to come in, get their eyes checked, have a doctor look at them. We have the right kind of equipment. We put the money into having all of the kind of equipment that not only our Lions can use, but the doctors need and can use. And then we give them an option to go further. We get them glasses that can work for their specific needs, that are ready to use and cleaned. And if we can't service what they need, if there's something that needs to be done further with them, we find a way to give them the opportunity to go to a doctor and have that particular ailment checked out, because we can't do everything in the streets. We have to be able to leave it to the professionals, and we take pride in that. And if you've ever been to a Lions site and Vision Foundation get together, there are literally hundreds of people lining up to come in and get those glasses, adults, kids. They can all get them free, and we're just happy to do that kind of thing. And that's just one of the things we're known for. We're known for being boots on the ground very effectively whenever there's a natural disaster. And again, it's because we're international. We don't just focus on the US, although there are other foundations. Each state may have their own foundation that can supply the needs of Californians or Oregonians or Texans, wherever the case may be. But our international organization can be out there and funding appropriate task teams where necessary. My wife and I last year, when they had all the problems up in Big Bear, we delivered towels and sheets to the Red Cross. Now, that's not a big deal in itself, it really isn't. But to those people who were up there in the mountain and could go nowhere, it's a big deal to them. So, that's the kind of thing that, and we encourage our clubs to do the same thing. We want them to be out there, be unique, be different, find something that will excite your membership and give them the opportunity to see where it really, really helps, and where I think the most productive use of our resources can be shown, because we don't do everything right. We try to get everything done correctly, but we just do what we can do. We're all volunteers. So knowing that, and the international organization has 6 other specific areas that we like to give our clubs the opportunity, and we support them with whatever is necessary to go out there and service things like childhood cancer and diabetes is a very big thing for all of our clubs. I could go through all of them, but you get the idea. It's really, if there's a need, there's a lion, and that's the way we want to approach that. I know that my goal this year is to work with all of my clubs to make certain that they can comfortably talk to their city council and the mayor and their community services leaders, because those are the people that we want to know when you need somebody to help. Go see the Lions, because we're there. We want to be the go-to club in the community for anything. So.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Roger. Okay, Michael, similar question to you. What is the Kiwanis Club known for in terms of specific projects that is a moniker of the Kiwanis Club name? And please talk about the frameworks that are established to support those efforts and to ensure that those community efforts are, supported by administrative framework, right? And the resources necessary to deliver those projects.
Okay, very similar. Kiwanis International, and again, we are international. The thing that we're known most for is iodine deficiency disorder. Our goal is to make sure that the ravages of the effects of iodine deficiency in third world countries is eradicated from the planet. And we are about maybe 2 or 3 percentage points away from making that a reality internationally. Now, every Kiwanis club and every division has specific things that they focus on, all the way down to the individual club sites. For California, Nevada, Hawaii, it's a pediatric trauma prevention. And so you will see a lot of Kiwanis clubs doing bicycle rodeos. You will see them doing things that are working with the students that are out and about, building parks, doing education on preventative measures for drowning and car seats, things of that nature. You will see a lot of them. One of the big projects that California, Nevada, Hawaii engages in, or CNH, is the Children's Miracle Network. We fund 5 children's pediatric hospital specialists. There are 29 individual specialists that we pay for to go around and work with hospitals, with pediatric hospitals, with specific challenges that are geared towards children. For example, 2 years ago, we learned that that there was no trauma burn unit in Hawaii for children, not one. And so if a kid was burned seriously, they would have to fly them to the mainland for treatment. So one of the things we did was we raised money to make sure that there was a trauma burn unit in Hawaii so that they wouldn't have to make that flight. Currently, like I said, there are 5 hospitals that we work with, and we're working on a couple of others here, one of them being the Chalk in Orange County. We do have fundraising activities, and every club and every division has its own specific fundraising activities that we engage in to raise those funds. And one of them is our community awareness program, where the clubs can actually recognize an individual for their outstanding contributions to the community. And by giving them that award, we are funding other projects that will benefit children in our area and around the world. Our structure is such that California, Nevada, Hawaii is our area. We have a governor. We have lieutenant governors. I think there are 86 of us or something like that. And then we have our divisions, and then we have the individual clubs. Now, all of the individual clubs, of course, support the district, and they support international through our dues. Now, when we talk about fundraising, 100% of the funds we raise for our foundation goes to the kiddos. That all goes to the kids. Now, when we raise funds for our clubs, for our administrative things and stuff like that, we either charge ourselves. We do it, fun ways of finding ourselves and things and stuff like that, or we will put on events for the community or adults that are specifically designed to meet our financial needs to, how do they say it now? Keep the doors open. And so, those funds right now, we make sure that folks understand that this is our operational expenses, and there's not going to be a recouping of those fines through income tax rebates or whatever that is. And so we make sure that folks know that. But we also make sure that they know that we exist to serve the children. And by helping us, you're helping them. And so we're very high on that. And one of the biggest things that we need to do is our service leadership program for high school students.
Perfect. Really quick, in 5 seconds, tell us how to reach the Kiwanis Club.
Okay, you can reach our Kiwanis Club by going to Kiwanis International on the web. You can go through CNH, or you can literally you can Google "find Kiwanis near me," and it will literally tell you to put your zip code in, and it will find 3 or 4 Kiwanis clubs right in your neighborhood.
Perfect. Same question to you, Roger, in 5 seconds. How can we find a Lions Club?
4L4 Lions. Look that up and you'll be able to get to me, the governor, and anyone you need. We'll answer questions, do what we have to do.
Perfect.
Make
Thank
it
you
work.
so much for being with us this afternoon. We're going to continue the program with Roy and David. Everybody listening today, Yvette Walker with ABC News and Talk, Southern California Business Report, with a special interview highlighting the exceptional effort to recognize the month of September as Service Club Month with leaders Roy Jefferson, District Governor of Rotary, Michael Dennis Moss of the Kiwanis, Roger Mahafee of the Lions Club, and David Lawhorn of the Elks Club. We are getting inspired by their dedication to serving our communities when we return.
Hi, I'm San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon Dykes. If you're looking to start an exciting career in law enforcement and make a difference in your community, we are hiring dispatchers, nurses, deputies, laterals, and many more. For a complete list of our jobs and more information, visit sheriffsjobs.com.
We are the Empire Strikers, the professional sports team of the Inland Empire. We are a fast-actioned and community-inspired pro indoor soccer team. Our mission is to inspire the Empire. Home games, community events, watch parties, and youth camps are all back. Professional indoor soccer is back. Join us and come watch the greatest show on turf at Toyota Arena or on Twitch. Visit www.theempirestrikers.com for more and any information.
Hi, I'm Dana Rademacher with MGR Property Management.
A lot of people wonder about the value that property management has for their property. Property management can include all property types, including residential, commercial, and HOA. It is valuable because property managers are experienced in what can happen at your property. We're aware of liabilities. We're able to do predictive and preventative maintenance. We know what is coming up with the changes in the weather, the seasons, how old certain aspects or different capital projects at your property are. We're able to best negotiate contract pricing, legalities with your tenants, and anything else that you may need to ensure that you're getting the full value of the property.
If you're interested in speaking with the representative at MGR Property Management regarding your property management needs, you can visit our website at mgrrealestate.com, or you can call our number at area code 909-581-6600 to be connected with the representative.
Ontario International Airport is on to a better way to fly with over 65 daily non-stop flights to more than 20 major destinations and the easiest airport experience in Southern California. Visit flyonto.com/Ontario to learn more about Ontario International Airport today. The University of La Verne is rated first in California for alumni satisfaction. Learn more about accelerated programs offered online and on campus in La Verne, Irvine, Ontario, Burbank, or College of the Canyons. Visit go.laverne.edu. The University of La Verne. go.laverne.edu.
Cal State San Bernardino is home to the only school of entrepreneurship in California. With globally ranked degree programs, you can start your journey today to become a successful entrepreneur. Learn more and connect at entre.csusb.edu.
Welcome back, everyone. Yvette Walker with ABC News and Talk, Southern California Business Report, here today with a special interview highlighting the exceptional effort to recognize the month of September as Service Club Awareness Month with leaders Roy Jefferson, District Governor of Rotary, Michael Dennis Moss of the Kiwanis Club, Roger Mahafee of the Lions Club, and David Lawhorn of the Elks Club. We are absolutely getting inspired by their dedication to serving our communities. And of course, Mr. Jefferson, you are the